Hello there and welcome to the website requirement sheet that we will be going through together to help you answer the questions and retrieve a quotation from ourselves without any delays or wasting any time and effort. Let's get straight into it. So when we send you the Word document, it's literally 2 pages like this. It is pretty detailed and you will need to sacrifice around 2 hours of your time to actually fill this in at most. It's probably best to either have notes out and take notes from this video, or possibly have this video playing whilst you've got this in front of you and answering the website requirement sheets there and then. So the first thing we're going to start off with is the date, 17th of December 2020, and company name, Green Lizard Landscaping. So basically I'm going to pretend that I'm a client to Complex.co, to ourselves. I own a startup landscaping business that's been operating for around, let's say, 10 to 12 months. Startup, small business, 4 employees, and go straight into it. So I'm going to give you guys a basic, simple example of this so that we can actually retrieve the best info that you provide for us, as well as knowing and understanding what it is that you want and sharing that end vision. So the first question is, please note down the name of the institution for which you are completing the website for and what it's all about. In other words, what does your business actually do? So for me, I'm going to answer here. We provide landscaping services for individuals and corporations. What do you want your website to do for you, and what do you want it to accomplish? Again, this is like getting your mind jogging, etc., just to find out the why. Why do you need a website? So I want a website to raise awareness. I want it for making more sales, increase brand awareness, appear on search engines, and showcase my landscaping portfolio. So that's my answer of why I want a website. And moving on from there, the website development and design side. Have you got a logo, or would you like us to design one for you? If you have one, please attach the files. I already have one. It is attached in the email. So let's imagine that I've already got my Green Lizard Landscaping logo already done and complete. All I need to do is attach it on the email, and I've answered that here as well. My domain name, preferably I want greenlizardlandscaping.com. By the way, I'm going to pretend that I am in America, in Las Vegas, starting this company. I don't want to use people's companies in the UK in case they actually come across this themselves, and I don't want to just have it up there. Just don't feel like it's right to show local competitors and stuff like that. So how many pages is the website want? I'm going to have a simple 5-page website. So I'm going to have 5, and they're going to be home, about, projects, services, contact. And obviously I want services to come before. I have services here. Cool. Now, which platform or CMS? I'm going to choose WordPress because that's obviously the most used one, and I just feel like it's going to be the best. If you didn't know what platforms are out there, then it's probably easy to just say your choice, whichever is best. Theme color now. So theme color, obviously I'm just going to pretend that my logo is green, black, and white. So I'm going to say white background, black as the secondary, and the 2 shades of green from the logo. USP stands for unique selling points. It's always good to have that. A lot of websites have it at the top of the website, towards the checkout. They have it at the bottom. So I'm going to say quick turnaround, price competitive, economically friendly, and I'm going to have one more, free consultation. These are the reasons why people should choose you without having to go through so much information on the website. They can just quickly come on there and say, you know what, they have a quick turnaround time, they're price competitive, they're economically friendly, and they offer free consultation. So I like this company. So that's the whole point of USPs on your website. It's not required, but it is. We do recommend it. I would say it's mandatory to have that. Which payment gateway? So because I'm a startup, I don't want to look into having a payment gateway for my website just yet. Although in the future, I want to be able to take bookings online and people can pay for a deposit. So for now, no payment system. However, in the near future, I would like this site to be slightly e-commerce friendly so that people can pay for the service by the website, or at least their deposit. Cool. Social media implementation. So yes, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest. So at least I'm naming, and YouTube. And I'll send, and you don't have to send the links just yet because this is not a content sheet, this is a requirement sheet. So this is what we require from you guys to generate a quote for you so that we know what it is you want. Email collection, yes, so this is when you can collect emails and do newsletters and have people, you give them incentives to sign up to your newsletter so that you can do email marketing in the future. Slider banners, how many do you want, or static ones? I'm going to say I want one static banner, and obviously you won't need to tell us what it is now because again this is not a content sheet, but just to brush up on that, a slider or static banner, we either design it on Photoshop or Illustrator with your branding and etc. You can check out our banner design portfolio on our website and Instagram, or we design it on the platform itself like Slider Revolution, etc. And what we do is we design that for you and we give you a quote separately based on that, and you will need to obviously provide us with the title, the text, the images, and etc. Do you need any portfolios, products, service packages added? If so, how many? So yes, obviously I'm not going to have any products on the website for now. I'm not going to have any service packages. So I'm going to have services, but I'm not going to have the pricing packages for that. So I don't need to add that either. But I am going to have the portfolio. So yes, I need 25 portfolios adding. Again, you don't need to give exactly what they are, how you will do that. You just need to let us know that you're going to add portfolios, and of course from then onwards we can find out what it is that you want added within your portfolio. Quote, booking, or contact form. So yes, I want a contact form, possibly booking form in the near future. So as I mentioned earlier with the payment gateway, I said that I want a booking form in the near future and for people to be able to pay for the full service when we quote them, as it's a quote-based business, or a partial amount such as the deposit. So again, I've mentioned it here, and I'm allowing the company to know that yes, in the near future, I do want these features, because if we don't mention it now and we do want to e-commerce later and it's not e-commerce friendly, then it will cost us a lot of money, meaning the clients. So you'd rather save effort, money, and time by mentioning what you do want in the near future, as long as it is a fixed plan. So over here, as I mentioned earlier, why I'm pretending that this Green Lizard Landscaping is a business in Las Vegas is because I'm going to show two competitors or two websites that I like, and I don't want to do it in the area just for ethical reasons why I don't want to show other people's websites in, whether it's in Leicester, London, Manchester, wherever, or in the UK in general. I would just rather not show the website. So even though we do have clients overseas in the US, we would rather just use someone from Las Vegas. So here we have one website example that I found on Google called Brentwood Landscape. They're based in Las Vegas. I can pretend that they are my competitor, so I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste that here. And this one here, I would say, is a website that I like. Considering that they have so many employees and they have so many vehicles, you can tell they've had a really good investment in their landscaping business called Cacti Landscapes Incorporated. Yeah, they're incorporated company as well. So I wouldn't say they are a competitor, but I would say they're an inspiration. So their website is something I should work towards, if that makes sense. So they've got the services here, they've got their customer feedback, why choose them. Again, this could be a USPs, so they've got that here, and let us know what we can do for you, etc. They've got pricing packages, which I can look forward to when I do understand my business more, as I'm only 12 months in, and they've got their projects here, which is exactly what I want. So yeah, their website is an inspiration, so I'm going to copy this link here, and I'm going to paste it as the second competitor. So the whole reason of sending these two links over here, such as your competitors or the websites that you like, is the whole purpose so that we as Complex.co can see your taste, what it is that you like, who's your competitors, how can we beat them, how can we make your website look better or different or more unique, rather than just copying someone. We can take ideas and inspiration from them, but it's always good to be unique and find out how you can be the top and the best of the best kind of thing. So moving on from there, what do you want your homepage and other pages to consist of? You may draw a layout on paper if you wish, or you can describe it here in wording. If you want to be really technical and advanced, you can get a paper out and sort of do your own wireframe. If you don't know what wireframing is, it's basically the skeleton drawing of a website before you put it into the digital world. We use Figma to do this for our clients, so we already do this for you. So we don't actually require you to draw on paper, but these are for the people that do want to do that for themselves. And the second option is over here. Simpler one is to just write out how you want it to be. And these arrows basically mean arrow down. So it basically means what's underneath it. So I'm going to give you guys a really basic example here. So for the home page meaning this page over here on this Las Vegas website, is they've got a slider image here. They've got their services. You scroll down a bit more, they've got testimonials. Then they've got why choose us, so they've got their USPs, an image, and then, you know, contact us and price and packages, etc. So their website homepage is really big. I'm a startup, so I don't want it that big. So I'm going to say I want a header, of course. Then I want one banner, as we mentioned earlier. I want next my services, then a portfolio, then a little about section, say showing 8 max on my portfolio, then about section, testimonials, then let's say small contact section over here. Now other pages we're going to have here, so that's the home page. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to have a services page. I want a drop down menu of all 6 services. Each page will have images and a description of the service. And on this main page where you click on services, so if you can imagine, you've got services here, you can drop down here and you click on them and they'll have their own page, but I also want this to be clickable. So I also want the services page to have a section. So services page will have its own section where it shows all the services you can click into, and it will take you to that page. This is still very, very basic how I'm describing it. Then next I'm going to have an about page. On there I want to show USPs, testimonials, staff and the team, or ratings online, Trustpilot for example, and Google reviews. This is just, again, this is exactly how we want it, because we then know how the longevity of your website, how long is it going to take us, or is it a really simple website, basic, you know, leaflet brochure kind of website. Then we've got the portfolio page, showcase all portfolios as images first, and filter between residential landscaping back and commercial landscaping back. And again, you can just do that for the contact page. So I'm going to put contact page here, contact form, and email, number, address. Done. Simple contact page as you usually have, and that's literally it. That's how I want the website to be. So at least then we have a rough example of what you want. We will then give you a rough quote, or average quote, and then we'll retrieve more details from you and give you a final quote. It is a bit of a long procedure, but these kind of things can be done in 1 week. We've had it before. Some clients it takes 2 weeks, some of them it takes 1 week, some of them it takes a few days. It doesn't matter. And the important part is website features. So I want a multi-language converter. So I want to show Spanish, English, and French. I need a live chat option. I want the about section to have a video playing of our recent advert we had made. Done. So at least I've given some rough features that the website needs. Of course, as Complex.co, we would be able to identify how you want the website to be, and we can add more features on there or recommend any more features that your website will have or use, and then give you a quotation based on that. The whole point of this is to actually have a understanding of what you want, and then we can understand that as well. It would be good for you guys on the latest sheet that we have. We do have a section where we ask you what the best quote you've had so far is, and who recommended you to us or how you found us. So it would be good for you to answer that on this sheet as well. And yeah, please do answer that and give as much info as you can and detail. So this is literally what we need. Once we have this, we'll give you a quote, we'll give you a time frame, We'll give you suggestions and everything like that. You'd understand how we operate, and yeah, we'd be looking forward to making your dream website, taking your business online, the 24/7 version of your venture, and we are looking forward to working with you really soon. Take care and best of luck.